Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be walking you through my work from home desk setup for 2024. Let's get straight into it. Okay, to be completely clear, I'm working fully remotely, so I spend about 90% of my time at this desk. Sometimes I work downstairs, alternatively at a coffee shop, but to be honest, most of my time is at this desk. So, starting things off with the monitor. Sometimes I feel like people go, overboard with monitors and get 2, 3, 4 monitors to boost productivity. I was that person and I did try that, but in reality, the single monitor works best for me with my laptop just closed. There are occasions where I've got both open when it's kind of, when I'm working on some code and I want to kind of see live updates happen on the screen as well. Sometimes that happens, but most of the time, my most productive time is spent with just one monitor. The laptop can be open and the monitor off, or vice versa. And this monitor is the LG UHD 27 UL 850 27-inch 4K monitor. I bought this one back in 2021 and it's still doing me really well today. It's USB-C, so it's a one cable straight into my MacBook, and it's just, fantastic. Would 100% recommend it. I suppose with all things that are in this video I'm mentioning, there will be a link in the description, so if you want to check them out, feel free to do so. Okay, I suppose that leads on to the next item on the desk, which is my laptop. It is a 2023 M2 MacBook Pro 14-inch. I love it. Just powers everything. It's, I do video editing on it. I do everything on it, and nothing has stopped it. It just runs so smoothly. I know there's obviously we're at the M3 now MacBooks, and they're really good. So, I would recommend, from what I've seen online, any of the M chip MacBook Pros are just fantastic and are a safe bet. Okay, so moving actually above the monitor now, I've got the BenQ screen bar. It's actually a really nice addition. I used to have a lamp on my desk, but now I've got this. It saved up some room on the desk. What's actually also really nice about it is that it doesn't add any screen glare. Having a lamp on the desk can lead to screen glare, which also leads to eye strain. Having the screen bar halo from BenQ really just helps, mitigate that eye strain and just generally helps. It's also got a few other nice features where you can, for example, change the temperature, which is quite nice depending on the time of day and what kind of scenario you're feeling work-wise, and also the brightness. I think there's other, there's also a few additional features, but those are the main ones I use and enjoy using. Okay, coming onto the microphone, which you're hearing me speak through, it is a Blue Yeti, but it's actually part of the Yeticaster Professional Broadcast Bundle, which you can get on Amazon, and I'm sure you can get on a few other places. But it's really nice. It comes with a boom arm and shock mount, meaning you can just it all arrives in one package, set up, and you're ready to go, and you feel like a professional YouTuber podcaster straight away. But yeah, it's a really handy piece of kit. I really like it, and it's been really good for making YouTube videos, and also on calls. There's been a few calls that I've had, and people have asked about it, how it sounds so good, and that's why. It's a really good bit of kit. And also the boom arm helps because, I haven't got the biggest desk in the world, which I'm sure I will get onto where this desk is from. So having it on a boom arm and not having it sat on the desk itself really means I've just got a bit more room and space for other things, which is always handy. Okay, coming down to the actual desk itself, I've got a Magic keyboard and Magic Trackpad. Had them for a very long time. Very handy pieces. Yeah, I've tried a few mechanical keyboards in the past. I know some people might say in the comments, why aren't you running with a mechanical? But for me, I've always loved the feel of both the trackpad and the keyboard. Really simple, sleek design, look good and feel good. So yeah. Okay, in terms of headphones, I've got the Sony WH-1000 MX4s. These have the most fantastic noise cancellation. Where I used to work, I used to go into the office about 3 to 4 days a week, and it was quite a noisy office. And as a software engineer, being able to focus was obviously really important and not having too many distractions. So having these was just absolutely fantastic. And now even today, working from home, if other people are moving around in the house, it's just so much easier to pop those on, and you can generally barely hear a thing. And also the sound quality is also really great. But helped a bunch. Really, really recommend them. Okay, finally, the main centerpiece of the setup, which is the desk. Now, my desk is the E7 standing desk from FlexiSpot. This has had the greatest impact of any other item in the setup for my general well-being recently. Being able to stand up, sit down, and just move it all around during the working day is super helpful. What I usually do is just move it up to a standing position for meetings. So I'm standing in meetings. Sometimes meetings go on for an hour or so, and it just means I'm not sat down for all day. And as a software engineer, that happens quite a lot, and did happen a lot before I had this desk. When it actually arrived, that's another thing I was a bit concerned about, was putting it together. How long was it going to take? Is it overcomplicated? It was actually really simple. It arrived in 2 pieces: the desk itself and then the legs. It took about 45 minutes to put together, and it had a really clear tutorial online about how to do it. So yeah, it was super easy to put together. I would actually recommend a FlexiSpot desk. Also, what's really great, I know it sounds a bit silly, but when you've got drinks on your desk and obviously you've got your laptop and other expensive equipment, moving it up and down is actually really smooth. And in addition to that, it's really stable as well. For some reason, I always think stand-up desks always look a bit funny and not quite, legit or just stable from their photos online. But honestly, I would really recommend, I can say with confidence, it is a stable desk. Now, actually, if you're in the market for a stand-up desk from FlexiSpot, they're actually having a brand day sale in May 2024, that is. So if you're watching it in the future, I'm sorry, you've probably really missed it. But if you're watching it as this video's come out, you're in luck. You've got 2 days where you have the chance of getting a free order. So if you're in the market for a standing desk, check the top link in the description, and it will explain a bit more about the kind of how it all works and how you get involved. So yeah, that kind of concludes the desk. On top of the desk, I've got the desk organizer from FlexiSpot as well. Because I have my laptop lid closed, it does take up a bit of room on desk. Having the desk organizer just adds to the room that I actually have available on the desk, meaning you can have a few more things and makes it look a bit more organized. And that pretty much concludes my desk. Really simple. I try and keep as minimal things as possible on here. I suppose the final point to make to the right of my laptop, I've just got a few books, notes, 2 notebooks, and my blue light glasses, and that's pretty much it. I try and keep things as simple as possible. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it interesting. Again, as I said, all links to all of the items I mentioned will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe. Finally, if you're interested in learning a bit more about what I'm up to and who I am, I'll quickly say I've spent the last 4 years working at a boutique financial consultancy as a software engineer, building all sorts of cool stuff. I recently left there to do freelance and build my own products, and I'm spending the majority of my time building Interlu, which is a tool which lets you search, save, and manage UK companies quickly and easily. If you're interested in learning more about where I'm in the process, I've documented most of it on this YouTube channel, so feel free to check it out. Anyway, I'm sure I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.